Hey there, it's Joyce, and in today's Money Minute, we're going to talk about my favorite payment processor, Stripe. Okay, so a bit ago, I did a review on PayPal alternatives. One of my favorites then, as well as now, it continues to be my favorite, is Stripe. And you can get to it by going to stripe.com. So, as much as things change, things stay the same. So, I still really dig Stripe. And I wanted to do this short so that I could do a quick overview of Stripe as well as deep dive into a feature or two that I really like. So, um, when you come to Stripe.com, one of the things, and I'm navigating to it so you'll see it. One of the first things that you see is that it's built for developers, and I wanted to make a note of that and discuss that so that to implore you to, even though it does say that it's built for developers, I want you to take a look at it anyway, and don't let that deter you, because some of the features you can do even if you're not a developer. I myself am an accountant. I am not a developer. I dabble in some tech things and consider myself a gadget girl, but I by no means am a web developer. So I just want you to still dive in and realize and recognize that you can still do some things even if you're not a developer with this particular payment processor. So now that we've covered that, I also wanted to let you know that the reason why I like Stripe so much is because, unlike some of the big fee merchant service providers that you have to go through this whole risk assessment and whole application process, et cetera, even if you're a small business, that it's still a robust alternative to the big boy merchant service providers, and it's a great alternative to PayPal, especially if you are a service provider or create products on a subscription or a recurring billing, recurring payment process. So, like for instance, with me, as an accountant, I bill my clients monthly, and I bill them a flat fee monthly. If I were to use PayPal or another service provider, then that could be a little bit costly. So, on to some of the things that I love. I love that Stripe is ever evolving. They're not that old of a company. I think they're less than 5 years old, but they have some staying power. They have increased the features that they have. For instance, all of these things in the slider art, some of them are new things. Like the checkout came out after, I want to say maybe about a year and a half ago. The payments on the particular platforms, that's a relatively new thing with Connect. Relay just came out, I want to say it's October 20th right now. That may have come out, I want to say, in the last 60 days or so. So, I mention that only so that you know that they're trying to stay on the pulse of internet processing, mobile processing, so that if you need to go that route, you do have a payment processor that you can kind of build into your services if that's a road that you want to go down. However, if that's not something that you want to go down to, a road that you want to go down, they also have features that make it easy for you to use this yourself in your business. if you are a solopreneur, a micropreneur, etc., with relative ease. So again, they do have a ton of features. One of the two features that I wanted to talk about in particular is their fee structure. They have simplistic pricing, and this again goes back to some of the things that I had mentioned about why I like it so much compared to the big boy, big fee merchant service providers, including PayPal. A lot of them, including PayPal, charge an additional fee if you want to do subscriptions, whereas Stripe does not. With Stripe, it's the same fee whether you are doing a singular payment or one-off payments, or if you are doing recurring charges or subscriptions. So, and as you can see, that fee is 2.9% plus 30 cents per successful charge, which is probably less than $1.50 for every $100, I think, something around that. So, and as you can see too here, right here, there is no charge for refunds. So meaning that sometimes I think, especially with the merchant service providers, what happens is if you need to refund the fees for a client, maybe they're not happy or whatever, and instead of them going through the chargeback process, which some of them do, you know there is no charge for the refunds. What they'll do is not only will they refund the monies that the person originally paid, they'll also refund the transactions fees. So for you, that means it costs you nothing to refund. Whereas sometimes merchant service providers, they don't reverse the transactions fees. So basically, they get paid whether or not you get paid or not. So that's kind of cool of Stripe to actually refund the fees. The second thing that I really dig in Stripe is their clean and easy to use interface. And I'm going to show you my test area. Let me go back to the dashboard. This is my actual Stripe account. Well, it's sort of. It's the test side of my account, which I like, that everybody has a demo. So if you need to test transactions to make sure that things actually flow through the way that you need them to in your backend, you can actually do test transactions instead of doing like real transactions with your credit card and incurring the fees, so to speak. So one of the things that I like about this particular interface, as you can see, it's very clean. There isn't a whole lot here to distract you. And if you know anything about me, you know that I like very clean dashboards, very clean interfaces that don't have a whole bunch of colors, don't have a whole bunch of bells and whistles right in your face as soon as you log in. This is very minimalistic, so to speak. So you can see where you need to go and go there, get your info, and log the heck off. So primarily when I'm either in my dashboard or in my Stripe account or in the Stripe accounts of any of my clients, I'll talk about that in another video, of how to add people. For the most part, when you're in this dashboard, within your account, the places that I tend to go, whether it's my account or my client's account, there are three things that I tend to do a lot in here. I tend to, one, look at the dashboard, but that's not one of the three. Two, number one, I look at the receipts. Number two, I tend to create the subscription plans. And number three is I occasionally process refunds. So those are the top three things that you can do relatively easy, and I can show you how to do that. Excuse me. First up is look at the receipts or the payments that you actually received. So here you go. In my test account, these are the most recent payments, and I can go in and look. That's the bookkeeping. You can update the descriptions. You can report it. You know, whatever you need to do. Let's dig into another one. This is another time that I was testing some things in my bookkeeping business. You can also, this was number 3 thing that I was telling you about. You can easily process refunds. All you would have to do is find the actual, subscription that, or you just have to find the payment. So let's say it was this payment, and then I can refund the payment. Here, all I have to do is click there. I can do a partial refund or a full refund, and it'll take a couple minutes for the customer to get a receipt. They will get an email saying that they have been given a either full refund or a partial refund. And as you can see, this particular fee here, if I were to process the refund, they would actually refund these fees as well. The other place you could do it is, these just happen to all be the same amount, but let's say you knew exactly which one it was, you can just click refund from here and the same deal would happen. So that's how you would process the refund. The third thing that I do like as far as working with Stripe is how easy it is to create a plan. As you can see here, I got a couple in here. These were the ones I was using to test some programs. And pretty much you just put in the ID, the name, the amount, the frequency, and you can even do a custom frequency if you wanted to do it every couple of days, every couple of weeks, every couple of months, etc. If you wanted to give them a trial period, and then just click create plan, and then boom, it's done. And then you could come in here if you have a customer where their information is saved. As you can see, I'm the only person in my test account, and you could add a subscription if you needed to. And add a subscription, boom. I would have to put my it always asks you to log back in to authenticate that you're actually doing it, and then boom, it has added this additional subscription. This was the one that I just added here. So yeah, that's pretty much how easily you can work with subscriptions and delete subscriptions and all that good stuff in here. So for the most part, we're good to go. And now that I've done that, you can now see that there's some activity now on the dashboard. But that's it for now. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions, or if you would like me to do more videos showcasing some of the things that you can do in Stripe, because obviously there's a ton of stuff that you can do in here that I can't cover in a quick video, leave a comment below, or go to my blog and you can leave a comment there, or shoot me an email by going to thecommonsense.com/contact us, and there it is right there, and that is commonsense.com/contact-us. So until next time, have a great day.